Yeah, it's on the dresser.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Yeah.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed.
Try to pull
they
my
really
shit.
want him to be that guy.
Nigga, my
that's what they're doing early
back
in this
up.
game.
So from the 36 now,
My
first
play,
and
my
10.
nigga.
Here's Murray. Open man is Howard, the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That same day, you need to go out there and fucking ball out.
On second down, it's Jacobs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Raider first down, 17 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Able to force it out of the black and right, but still able to complete it. A big play that time for the Raiders. 41 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean,
I argued that shit like a bitch with you yesterday, but that shit also, I mean, you still, that nigga don't play defense like that. And I told him, I'm like, that shit wasn't your fault that nigga, yeah, you gave him 30, so you kind of canceled him out. But I'm like, shit. Yeah, but I'm like, if they switching like they supposed to, it wasn't my man. My man was running to the corner. It was the center and Dev because it was two screens. So it was like Dev and Slug late, and then Terrell like, oh, I'm not stepping up because the man keep rolling. Right. But
extra point splits the uprights,
and
it makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, making the 24-yard line.
No, tell him. You could probably hit him right now. He'd be on.
I did hit him.
They go play action here on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp
I don't think he's lost to nobody except for me.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That's a real nice job right there. Working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. Here's a throw out wide to his running back right side. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
First night we let me not ready. That's it.
2nd and 15. Going for it all. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's fourth.
We need to work on the fact that he ain't switching like he should.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing.
The shit that's consistent with that fact, like, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? We need more from everybody else.
Because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again. And
like if I don't go out, like that shit can't be on my show. If I don't get 20 plus, then we lose.
They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So hey, if you guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football.
No, I don't know, bro.
I know I'm no brainiac. Did you trade 6s for 3s? Things are gonna work out in your favor.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
No, my shit that just pissed me off was just Terrell sentiments about
5-yard gain gets
him
him to
saying
the
like
42.
he was going to.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing.
The way he said what he said, it just rubbed me the wrong way because it made me feel like he punch a finger at us. Like, oh, I only lose when I play with y'all. It's like, well, shit.
It appears that he's been waiting all day.
If that's the case, then it's like, well, is it because are you only running because you're playing with other people that carry you? Or are you saying that you go out and you pull some coach shit when you play with the rest of these people? Because if that's the case, why you don't pull no coach shit with us? And it's not just I'm not getting the touches. Like, nah, bro, I don't want to hear that shit because you get plenty of fucking touches.
From the gun on third down, Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this.
Right, because it's like, shit, I think he's probably the second leading assist man on the team.
On EA Sports.
Box! Is that you? Bring your stupid ass here.
On play action, it's Murray. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, you can jump at the pass.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Plus, you ignorant bastard.
Up there at 20 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where
I'm not sure. He's probably like the second even. He gets this shit off the board. I get this shit off the inbound. He get it off the board. I'm like, shit, you getting chances to do shit.
That's caught by Howard.
There it is. I forced it. Come on.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football.
Opportunity
miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating.
The boys all
exactly
the time.
Right. A lost opportunity.
And that ain't even to say like, oh, we losing games because he ain't good enough. That's not what I never said that shit.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
It's a collection of things as to why we lose.
Offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the
gotta
big-body guys
play
in the middle
better.
of this day,
Everybody gotta play better. But it's just when you try to make people feel like when you make me feel like you pointing the finger at us as opposed to you or all of us, like you not a part of the problem. I win when I go to other places. But this like, well, shit, I don't see you be on no go shit.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his second
I don't really fuck. I know I win my matchup most of the time I play.
Able to extend that advantage. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts
I
to
don't feel like
have that
niggas can say
feeling
that.
as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
Yeah, leading. Perfect.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Some reason I ain't been able to stop him. That run. Something. I don't know. I ain't really been paying attention.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
The whole team.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
To do that
the Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I mean, if I show what's the difference if we start a new team and we still go out here and we just getting our boost smoking. So yeah, it's like then we're just starting to get over all the time and don't even be fresh out
there. Down
you know?
Inside the 30. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Letting one go deep for the end. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back up here to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
I just want to win, dog.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, he finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
I know that he's not going to be around much longer. My little dude is up underneath him. I signed him for 7 years.
And keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. That's a good running back down.
Into heavy traffic and it's
I don't think he'd be called for no crazy,
around the 37. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with the throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that.
He can catch, though. Like, that's his big. Like, if that shit hit his hands, he catch it. That's what I focus on. Really trying to make sure that they can catch.
The 20 before he's brought down.
A lot of people hit their hands and shit. I need turnovers.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit, thanking them for that much space to rumble.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I'm going to hit you up later, though.
2nd and 6. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
Oh, you got
in zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh,
so it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And a pretty good return here. 24-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him. Let's go.
One of the diamond choke as soon as the time was over.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive.
Oh, get up. Oh, you got the block him. 7-7.
Khalil Mack able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 87 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on it and allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at halftime.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check.
Murray now on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray with a 3rd and long.
No, you don't.
He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Fielded at the 20. A big-time return there, 40 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
To play one of the diamond chokers, son of a time was over. Tired. You doing the same shit, man.
The play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big
ass hole.
49 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory. 3
touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
One of the diamond
the
chokers.
Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Oh.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Here's Murray as he sets the throw. He's going to take off with it. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, there's your first ROI, right? Return on investment of their first-round pick. His first NFL sack. I know they want him to be an impact player right out of the gate.
A lot of pressure to put on a young man, but I think you agree he has the ability to deliver on it.
And he just did. Probably the first.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys are going to have the football back as the third quarter comes to an end. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
You sure did.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Hold that thing for me just a scoop longer.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Hold it for a little bit longer.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Slide left, maybe. Is it? I'm going to do that. Dang.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Pressure gets to him again. Khalil Mack in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Kill him, Smalls.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to likely have to give the football up.
So we don't need that. Miles, you stay back here and block. And you need to shift this motherfucker to his side. You don't have time.
They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
I want you to...
And he's got it. And he's brought down. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in as his guys are back within a single score. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game, and a defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal.
Here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
I wonder why he don't be out there competing.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after
I know
this.
you watching. You see your bitch ass?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Bruised down sternum.
You're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get
down.
So they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Fielded about a yard deep. And this return gets positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The
Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Yes.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray firing quickly here. And that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He's coming, and he's taken down.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. They'll roll him out right. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. To throw, it's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey man, Flop, you down there getting in trouble and stuff.
1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, let me out. Let me out.
A sack. They push him back to the 34. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. The D and Jonathan Allen making sure his presence is felt.
Come on, brother.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
That's not cool.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, I lost him.
Wide open receiver complete. Now the Eagles use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter play.
What do you do? See if I can get on with the same play that I might. I'm in the right formation now. It's the right one.
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right.
Get your ass in there, boy.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Point after, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge. And someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.